bit by a pit bull earlier this year. Did I tell y'all that shit?
You got bit by a pit bull?
That shit was crazy.
Bro, I don't know nobody that ever got bit by a pit bull.
That motherfucker Nick.
Anyway, Nick got bit by a pit bull. This shit just happens. It's Friday. We here. Nick is back. Of course, we're here. DP, Sir Mike, myself. I don't even know what we're talking about, man. We got some topics. Some insecure stuff. We got some settling stuff. Nick had a question that she threw out at the beginning. I don't know if she's gonna ask it. If she does, if she does, she does. If she doesn't, it's cool too. But we have a topic, man, where this young man says that men that don't have children, that date women that do have children, are settling. Is there any truth to it? And then we got Young Jock's sister. I don't know that she's really
Mrs. Jock.
Young Jock's sister, but
Baby
I'll let you be the judge. She says that handsome men just can't talk to her. I mean, because when they do, she's always worried about, is there some type of, what word am I looking for, Mike? I'm not high right now.
I'm like, what, ulterior motive?
If there's an ulterior motive of why they're talking to her, because they're just too goddamn handsome. Is she insecure or not? I don't know, but DP here, so is Big Nick and Sir Mike. Y'all come back and chill with us.
Hey world, I wanna talk to you. Bring a change to your brain, provoke thought to you. Invite your art to my world, don't open part for your art. Here's transparent, leave it on the table. Join me on this journey each and every time you're able. Might find a few cracks in the human, but mine's stable. This is not a platform for restrictions. We talk to sinners and Christians. Speak of something of interest, then it make me no difference. If you're open-minded, different, don't get your resistance. Pay attention, we might teach you.
Yeah, we back, and they can hear Nick. You know what I'm saying? I forgot to tell you, Nick. So when we shoot when the joint go, like they can't hear us. So like during the videos, you can say, "Okay, we just discovered this like a couple weeks ago, maybe about a month or so now." But we was in here tweaking, and then we just expected everybody was going. Yep, they wasn't. Either way, man, it's Friday, man. Y'all know what to do. It's I just want to talk time. I was not promoting this week, because I'm a little bit lazy and I got a lot going on in life. So man, do what y'all do, man. Share this broadcast. Reach out to somebody, tell them to share it. I do be saying 8 o'clock. It is closer to 9, but that's okay because that's what happens when you own.
Whose fault is it?
You go on when you go on. I don't think it's nobody's fault today because everybody was like literally here. We just, you know what? It's your fucking fault for conducting business, Mr. Pittman. Okay. You see what happens? See, that's what happens when niggas try to tell on somebody else. And then the blame actually befalls on them because that's just what happens. But it is what it is. We here. We going to kick it off with Young Jock's sister, man, because she sounds a little bit. Oh, you know what? I'm sorry. Mike, what's up, G? You cool?
I'm good.
Bruh, good. Nick.
I'm good.
I'm not cool. I think the cake lady little baby bit my lifesaver and put it back in my cup.
Hey.
No, for real. Look at the teeth. This her size teeth.
Everyone playing shit.
I think she said, you know what, since I can't have a cup.
Take this.
And she threw it back in there.
DP, how you feeling, big dog?
Man, I'm glad to be home.
Man, we here, man. Y'all go ahead and do what y'all supposed to do, man. Here go Young Jock's sister.
Stop. Be vulnerable with you all today. I honestly think that when attractive men, like really handsome men, try to talk to me, get to know me, I either think something is either wrong with them because they are too handsome to be single and want to talk to me, or two, they have a situation going with somebody and they don't want anybody to know about me. Because it's like right now, I'm talking to two very attractive men, like, are you sure that you're single? Like, are you sure? Because I've been hidden before, and it's not a good feeling at all. In my heart of all hearts, I know that I'm big pressure. I'm big pressure, baby, big pressure. But in the back of my mind, it's like, I know you got a girlfriend. I know you're married. I know you got a girlfriend. I know you're married. You know, so I don't know why that is. I guess it's because of situations that I've been through for the past couple years. Like, I haven't been with men who have had the purest and best intentions for me. So if you are working through the same thing as me, leave a brown heart or a rainbow in the comment section.
Dealing with that.
Oh, the camera's on DP. Let me switch it.
Hey, Dennis, it's on you.
It's on Dennis. Hey, bro, what you got, DP?
I think I'll take the unpopular opinion in the room, and I will agree with her. I think when, like, she knows that normally when you see a dude and he's with a woman who you can like just physically you be like, man, they don't really match up. She looks like the Stepping Stone. That's Stepping Stone Stacy right there, and she knows it. You know, she knows it. Like if you see a dude who look like he poor, and he with like a bigger woman, everybody be like, man, she must be paying. She pay like she weigh. That's Stepping Stone Stacy. She not dumb. She know like, man, this ain't somebody that I'm supposed to be around. Like,
she dumb as fuck.
According to the way the math goes, this don't fit. This don't even look like whatever.
She's super.
Is he side chicking me?
I swear.
I don't think so. I think that's just how it goes, and she knows it.
Her tone super. Like she's super. Like she got no confidence in herself. I'm gonna talk about her looks. Like she don't have no confidence in her looks. But she should.
She don't have no confidence, period. You know when she gave it away? She said, I've been hidden before. Bing, bing, bing. That was it right there.
So she got trauma.
Your confidence low. And you bumped into a nigga that peeped that your confidence was low. And since he put you there in that space, your brain won't allow you to think bigger than that. Because there ain't no fucking way. I don't care what baby, please. I can get who I wanted.
But you're not in the same space she in.
That's what I'm saying. That's because
she don't feel attractive. She don't feel like she should be like them dudes should be attracted to her.
I'm gonna get in her DM and tell her book me. I got
it's so frustrating because we do that one thing.
What?
Where we start acting like we can't see.
Like we know you don't belong.
Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it a buck.
I get you.
That lady's not attractive. Is. Right, exactly.
And he might be fine.
In the eyes of society, the way what we try to categorize as attractive, that lady is not attractive. Are we all gonna act like we don't see that?
No.
DP, I think that
Nick, you finna do this?
Because I think you've been a little shallow. Because at the end of the day, it's somebody for everybody. She ain't attracted to us, clearly. She attracted to somebody. Yeah, somebody that she attracted to just may look good. But she won't even give herself the benefit of the doubt to that person because she done already charged herself off. He could be a lame and fine. He could be rich and a geek and fine. That doesn't mean anything. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying he gonna be popular. He might not even be no NBA. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean he can't look good. Like, she already took herself out the race.
I kind of get where Dennis come from. Like, she know he could do better than her.
Facts. That's what I'm saying.
Why you feel like that?
Because he can.
I think men and women at some point think that.
No, I don't think.
Like you think like you know when you know you can do better.
No.
You know when you can do better and you know when somebody else can do better. Like you know. And that's why we be like, he lucky to have her. And he be like, I'm lucky. I'm super lucky to have her. You know why? Because in his eyes, he think like she probably could do better than me.
He overachieved.
You know when you overachieve.
Man, a lot of times people don't want to admit that people overachieve or underachieve in the dating game.
And some do it on purpose.
A lot of times. This ain't just a woman thing. Men do this too.
So you don't be thinking, so you didn't brand into a woman that you ain't think you was good. No, I'm saying, but you didn't butt into a woman that you felt like I ain't good enough for her.
No. Because I'm not the same as this lady.
That's what I'm telling you.
But that lady is where she's at.
It's her mind.
No.
It's not her appearance.
Like her.
It's her mind.
No.
Because I know a lot of ugly girls with a lot of strong
confidence
that they should not fucking have. And they be pulling people in a certain range because of how they feel about themselves. What do you mean?
What else do they have?
They look. I mean, I ain't fucking them, so I can't tell you that they twat good. I don't know. But they talk how they self. They feel good about themselves.
They got a little money.
Do you got some money? What your body look like?
Like, do your body
is this easy to
smash?
We
don't know what her body look like. This hoe was sitting down. We don't know.
Okay, but she knows. But she knows. She know.
Okay. Right.
She knows that she's behind in the looks department, so she does find it a little like it's weird to her when dudes that she think is overly attractive is trying to shoot it at her.
She is proof that ugly people know they ugly.
They definitely do.
Facts. Oh, yeah, they know.
Ugly people know they ugly.
Yeah.
But it's ugly people with confidence. Like, bro, I know I'm ugly, but I'm still pulling. She's ugly and like,
I wouldn't even say she, but I ain't gonna hold you. I don't think she's ugly.
Yes, you do. Stop
she
lying.
thinks she's ugly.
She's like, she's either a 4 or a 5. I feel like if she put herself together.
Out of what, 1,000?
No, out of 10.
Stop playing.
You think she uglier than that?
Hey,
we be going too hard with the ugly scale. She's
ugly
not.
Is ugly.
She's not physical. Her skin wasn't bad.
I didn't say hideous.
She just was bald headed. She was stud looking to me.
No. See, here, this is what we all off on, because the way I'm saying she ugly and the way y'all trying to measure her being ugly ain't the same. Y'all talking about what she look like. I'm talking about what she talk like. You ugly because you ain't talking big enough. Because you could be the ugliest motherfucker in the room, but if you feel good about you, hey, you only good. You only look as good as you feel.
Definitely.
For real. I look good, and I don't have low confidence at all, period. But I put on something, and I done did it myself, like, I don't feel like that bitch in this. I don't want to wear this. You know what I'm saying? But
wait,
you catch me.
What did you say to yourself?
I be like, you know, hey, what did Smoke do that? Did he scroll through the comments real quick? Let me see.
I don't think he said anything.
Oh, because, baby, don't play with me. You're literally the only person in the world that better ever say that to me. Motherfucker better not ever call me Smoke.
So, in this situation, two things can be true at the same time. I think that's the case here with this young lady. She's definitely insecure about her looks. That's evident.
It made her ugly.
She's doing the natural thing. I can cut my hair off. I'm empowered. I am who I am. Because she even says at some point in the video, I'm big pressure. I'm big pressure. You don't believe that.
That's
you don't, because you just told us you was hidden.
Yeah, you don't believe. But she didn't say she was a fan of being hidden. She just said she's been hidden before.
Who want to do that?
I mean, but just still,
Big
it's not.
Don't do that.
That's not something that you signed up for. You know, you pretty girls get hidden. Sorry, that's just the truth.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not one of them.
Well,
Keon said she looked like me.
Definitely. I'm not one of them.
And this is, I truly believe that this is the case here in this situation. At the same time, Dennis and Mike is right. Like I said, two things can be right at the same time. You're not looking material, bro. Like, we keep doing this roundabout thing, trying to sidestep, eggshell everybody's feelings all the damn time. Bro, ain't no men checking for her. But there are some handsome men who will find her attractive.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Because they like that natural look. They like that confidence. They like that vibe.
Too. Like, ahead, low confident, good looking men, they'll go after women that's not very desirable looking wise. Because they can control them.
But I don't even think that's it though, Mike.
I've seen girls that I know that is like bad. I'm like, oh, you bad. Then you see they do, and I've talked to them, and I'd be like, oh, you like him because you can control him with your looks, knowing that he can't never get nobody better looking than you.
Yeah.
That's a manipulation factor that gets kicked in.
The situation last week when a girl lost the weight, or Tuesday when she lost the weight. You know what I'm saying? Now she can get a different guy because that's what she wants.
Some people know, like, bro, like, I know I could do better than him. Yeah. Like, I've talked to them and been like, what? And they know they could get a better dude.
Yeah.
They just know that I can control Buddy. He gonna come bring that check home. He gonna come home every day. He ain't gonna really cheat. Because they downgraded because they like, man, dudes that know they look good.
Yeah.
Like, niggas that know they look good know that they got options.
Yeah.
Women like men that don't feel like they got options.
Yeah.
Because I can control you.
What was you saying?
When we went out for tacos, remember you just asked me that?
What was I asking?
I ain't going all that because it ain't all that. That is what we was talking about. But remember when we got to that point?
How do you bring it up and
he said, no, because it relates to that. They don't need to know what we talked about, but the question relates to that.
But I mean, it's you gotta let them in on that, though.
Fuck them. Dennis was like,
whoa. Yeah,
no, Dennis was like, no, for real. Dennis was like, whoa. Is that why you like him? You remember?
Yeah.
You like, is that why you like him?
Yeah.
Do you like him because you think you can X, Y, Z? Or do you like him because he's X, Y, Z?
A lot of
women
like,
no, I like him because he's a challenge. Like, he don't let my pretty be a privilege. He be like, yeah, you pretty. I understand. Cool. The answer still no. Stop playing with me.
That works. So yeah, no, Mike. I agree, Mike,
sorry, y'all,
that this thing can be that. But what I was alluding to is there are some handsome men in the world who they don't even deem themselves like, you know what I'm saying? You don't walk out the house like, oh shit, well, you know, you ain't one of these Instagram niggas taking pictures of yourself. You know what I'm saying? They not one of them. But then women just always happen to, hey, handsome, hey, handsome, hey, handsome. So those type of men who aren't high on themselves in that regard might see her and find her attractive. And then she doing that low self-esteem thing. And they sitting back like, damn, sis. Like, I was really, like, attracted to your vibe more so than this look, fat ass, nice sitting titties, you know what I'm saying, pretty face, this whole thing that you put together. And then now you just threw off the whole thing with this insecurity. So, again, two things can be true at the same time. I think she's insecure, one, because she just doesn't think that she looks like what the world says a pretty woman should look like. a woman who can have whatever she wants. Are you okay? Yeah, because they can hear that. That's big pressure. Yes, they can. Yes. That's big pressure. Like when you say, I'm big pressure. Big pressure is like when Cardi B puts on all the makeup. That's big pressure. She thinks she's big pressure.
But old girl might look good when she put on makeup.
And we're not saying that she doesn't.
You gotta do that.
No. Oh. Who would be big pressure without makeup, bro? Like,
me? What are you talking about?
Dennis, who would be big pressure? Who would be big pressure with her?
He want to get me started so bad.
No, I'm just saying, like, who is somebody that we deem like on a scale of 1 to 10?
You know, everybody do the Halle Berry thing
without makeup. Well, no,
I mean that's
Nia Long.
But when you say big pressure, that's because Nia Long, she's got that relatable factor. So yeah, Nia Long. That's Sanaa Lathan. That's big pressure. Like they walk in the room and you like, fuck, they're here. You're not giving big pressure energy when you saying, well, I've been hidden before and I don't think
that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like she's downplaying herself.
She took
like,
a
bro,
lot of points off.
And no, what Big Nick said was like 100% true, bro. Your confidence can bump you depending on who you are. Your confidence can bump you. We was talking, and Rose was in here last week. Rose's confidence will tell you that she's more than what the appearance of her says she is. Because you know what I'm saying? Society's going to say, you know what, you're not attractive by my standard. She can say, yes, my guy does like me. My guy, I'm everything, excuse me. That hasn't happened in a long time. She can say, my guy proposed to me and all this, but the world ain't going to say, oh, well, there's Rose, boom, and I'm jammed down on her because she doesn't fit that ideal standard of what beauty is. Let me put that in quotation marks because I don't want the comments. She doesn't fit that. So when a girl don't fit that, if she had Rose's attitude, put some right earrings in, with some lip gloss on, boom. Now you, shorty, you walk in the room.
And now you ain't questioning why the fine guy wants
you. Not questioning that
But at the same time, like you said, two things can be true. She's saying from a societal standard, she knows that she's not attractive.
That is true.
In so many words, that's exactly what she said.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. So
she don't feel good enough.
I ain't even gonna say it ain't about feeling good enough. She knows that it's a fact.
But that's really not a fact. That's her own opinion because there's a guy that thinks she is good enough. There's a guy that thinks she does look good enough.
But
that's her own personal opinion.
But when I say stuff and I think that she's saying it too, I mean to like the majority. Yeah. If you put 100 guys in a room and you be like, is she attractive? I don't think that number is going to be high that says yes. Just looking at her. And that's why she's like, well, I know that I'm not super attractive just on a outward beauty thing.
I don't like that she feel like that about herself.
I think that we call it like low self-esteem, but sometimes you just know what you're not good at.
That's true.
That's true too.
And Chrissy said you could be the finest thing in the room, yet be ugly from within.
Yeah,
but I don't think that has anything to do with what she said. Like we started talking about her inner beauty. Maybe she just knows it's a like, man, I'm not finna go to no beach and walk around chest naked, bro. I'm not ready to do that. You know what I mean?
I was just about to say
that's not an insecurity.
Yeah,
you just know that you ain't put the work in.
Exactly. Chest naked.
You're right.
If you just know you ain't put that work in, that ain't an insecurity. You just know that's not what you're supposed to do.
I think it's a part of being insecure though. Like you insecure because you know you did put the work in.
Right.
So and I don't think that there's. It ain't I mean, like she could make up and get dressed nice and do all that.
Might not look good,
and it might be true. Like, hey, everybody ain't.
Sometimes you got to face reality.
Yeah, everybody ain't attractive by societal standard.
That's true.
But that don't mean that she insecure. She got other factors that put people in her space.
I can tell.
Okay, cool.
Hey, Jarrell Coker said, "I bet that inbox full though."
That don't mean nothing.
I swear to God, it don't.
Because people will sleep with anybody.
I'm trying to
A lot of men will sleep with anybody.
Anybody.
And that's why she says she feels like that when dudes approach her because what are you here for, bro? Because you're not trying to take me nowhere in public.
But also, too, like when you use statistical data against like her own like mental statistical data, she sees all the ugly dudes always trying to talk to me.
Facts.
And then here come like this really handsome guy.
Yeah.
Out of nowhere, 40 ugly niggas just try to talk to me. And this handsome dude, she like, nah, you got something.
She probably like,
you doing something wrong.
You ain't got nowhere to stay.
You ain't got nowhere to live. Something ain't right here.
Yeah, you got a wife. You got
But what if he good to her though? What if he good?
And there's diamond in it might be a diamond in the rough, you know what I mean? But she knows that the likelihood ain't high.
I get where she like her attitude could come from. Like if you only got ugly niggas talk, she know who ugly and who ain't to her. So if all dudes that talk to you as ugly or try to come at you as ugly, and then all of a sudden a couple handsome dudes come, something you gonna think something off. It's like for us, like when we getting something going good in life and we be like, oh man, we've been getting fucked over so much that like you think about it like, yeah, something bad gotta be going. Right. It's the overthinking part of life that people have. What you got, Nick? When the high part of statistics is ugly dudes try to talk to me.
Do you think for a second that if all the ugly niggas talk to me, no, I'm serious. If all the ugly niggas try to talk to you and you be talking to them, that's why the ugly niggas keep coming.
I guess you can.
You ain't even if you stop doing that shit.
Focus on the ugly niggas.
Exactly. If you stop doing that, like all y'all ugly. I just had like that ugly guy. I don't like all y'all ugly. So I'm not talking to the rest of y'all. You know, other men will see like you building something. You get what I'm saying? Like I've been there a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. I dated a really, really, really ugly guy. And he was so good to me. He was like super, super sweet. Right? But then like another ugly nigga hit it like, nigga, stop playing with me. I liked him because of what I had going on with him. You know what I mean? You damn sure ain't gonna get it. Like, knock it off.
Look, ladies, ugly niggas will treat you right.
They will, but don't think right. you can't like, say baby, that you don't deserve one that look good though.
Hey, you deserve what you go after.
But it ain't about looks for men either, though.
It's never been about looks for me.
Yeah, initially, yes, it is.
What y'all was finna say?
Yes,
y'all lying because you gotta get attracted to something.
Nobody talk to nobody that they not attracted to.
Exactly,
bro. That's on both sides.
And you not immediately attracted to nobody inside that you don't know.
Physically first. That's the first thing. Like if you just seen a chick and you was like, "Oh man, I want to know her personality before I like." No,
that's not what saying.
That's not what I said. Thank you, Big Bro. Would you like to school our brother and sister real quick?
Tell us what y'all saying.
Go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
What y'all trying to say?
What I'm saying is, men don't get judged by what they look like. Rick Ross will come in here and take all our chicks.
Cause you got some money.
Yep.
You crazy. I don't want Ross. He gonna treat me like shit. Why I don't want him?
Man, Ross will pull you from your
coming to take you, bro.
He not taking me, bro.
He be like, man, nah, cause he's sweet though. He's sweet though.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? Okay, boom. That was a good ass example because now I feel like, oh, girl.
You're attracted to his money more than you are attracted to
it. Don't matter what you attracted to. Can he get your attention?
You not
said, just off attention? You can get that's different from men.
Ross pulling 90% of the women in the world. And he was not pulling 90 before he had $100 million.
Before he had 100,
but that don't mean they're attracted to him.
Bro, it don't matter what you is, you with him.
That don't mean they're attracted to him. We talking about when you meet somebody and you attracted to them, just because I like your money don't mean I'm attracted to you. I just like your money.
Man, you doing I'm attracted to you stuff.
You think I'm attracted to Oprah? Nah, but I'm attracted to them billions Oprah got. I'll be at Oprah house every day. Feeding her great. Man, I feed
But
Oprah
the same
great.
thing, though. Same thing. If Oprah didn't have that bread, if she didn't have that bread, she don't got the options that she do.
Yeah, but
right now, with the paper she got, she'll pull 98% of the men in the world.
But when I look at Oprah, I may not be attracted to her. But if she tell me, hey, look, I'm gonna pay all your bills, I'm gonna hit you with $100,000 every month, bro, I'm gonna be like, yeah, Oprah, like, yeah, you.
And if Oprah start cooking for you, cleaning for you, taking care of you financially, and she tell you she want to leave, you gonna be salty more than about just that money. You gonna start liking Oprah, bro.
I'm gonna be salty about
you will
my
start
benefits
liking Oprah, bro.
Nah, she done took my health services. She done took all the cars. She done took the money. Man, hell no, I'm gonna be mad at that first.
Oprah subtracted.
You finna be salty.
Now I can see if she leave you with all of that, but she don't want to be with you, then yeah, I'm like, man, I miss Oprah.
You gonna be calling, man, little bro, man, Oprah on that bull again.
Yeah, I'll be like, man, look, she took all the Harpo magazines out town.
No. Michael's just being literal, you know what I'm saying? Because we did say being attracted to, but I thought you was going somewhere else. I was gonna say men are sexually attracted to women before they're anything else.
Definitely.
And the face don't usually have nothing to do with it.
Got to do a lot with it. Like what you look like.
On that.
Yeah. You said you disagree on that.
Most
for me, but I think most men.
But I mean, you know what I'm saying? We do the majority, but
most men finna be like, send me a picture.
I need to see your face. I don't care what your body look like.
Bro, if she look pretty in the face,
you just got to be cute enough.
Send me a picture.
You just got to be cute enough. I mean, don't get me wrong. My wife is bad. But I mean, naturally, it was the legs for me.
Like, it was something outside the face physically.
Yeah.
So
I mean, but
so
like,
to y'all, a face ain't the most important thing,
bro. Because I mean, you're like you said, not for you, but
for me, your face is
everything
the most
you
important
hit, bro, ain't been a
Face-
5,
face-
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like we all got some down joints, so it's like chill.
For me,
like chill.
Man, then call her out then. Who was my down joint?
hey,
Say her name on here, bro.
I don't know. Wait, I don't know who all you've been with in your life. So,
But for you to make that statement, that mean, man, I see you
no,
with
I'm
that
saying
vibe.
no. That's me saying every dude got at least 2 or 3 chicks in their lineup. Well, not in their lineup, but in their past or their current that they just was like, man, it was just something to do. I did it, bro. Everybody done hit an ugly chick.
Deja, your brother just called you ugly.
You ever so y'all ever hit an ugly chick and then end up liking her?
Yeah, because ugly chicks is cool. Like when they not around pretty girls.
What?
Man, listen.
What's the difference? Why you say that?
Bro, because
Why would you say that?
when ugly chicks are around pretty girls, they got all the confidence in the world. Like they match up in this room.
Like, you
we
don't
all
go
know
with
you
that.
don't.
you don't go
We
with that.
all know you don't. But then when you get them by yourself, you see them. They're not trying to impress everybody outside. It's just they showing you the highlights of them, the beauty that is within them. So then that's why I say, like, man, bro, like when you get them alone, they different people. I'm 100% believe that. You know what I'm saying? But again, when you put them in that lineup and 3, 4 of the friends is 7s and 8s, 6s and 7s. And
Man,
then it's
look.
like you in that lineup, you don't belong there, sis.
You
But
got
it's-
4 Birkin bags. And then you got
And
a
a Michael
guest bag.
Kors.
Then you got a guest bag sitting there, and you like,
I'm gonna go with the
this
Birkins.
guest bag don't belong in here with them.
Y'all think like that?
The
It
guest
don't
bag,
belong in there with them.
the guest bag don't belong. But when you get that mug to the crib, it's still high quality.
Exactly.
It's still high quality,
still
bro.
Baby, they
Quality
put the wrong
bag.
label on you. You should have been a motherfucking Birkin.
Let me take some of these emblems off real quick.
So that's all that is. But everybody chill, fam. Everybody got one in there.
Say her
Everybody
name then.
Bro, listen,
Man,
I'm
chill
not.
out.
I don't know who she is. I'm just saying everybody, and I'm gonna say multiple because I know I ain't. I had some high school, college days where it was just like I was at a party.
Nice like this.
Hey, DA, you
Man,
remember me?
I think every.
No, I don't remember
I
you.
think most.
I don't fucking remember you. Get the fuck away.
Bro, when I found out who let the dogs out was about ugly women, bro.
No.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah,
I didn't know that either.
It's about
No.
ugly women in the
You
club.
Bro,
You
God,
lying.
look
Wait a
it up.
minute.
Google it.
real quick.
Google it.
I
lying.
was this week years old
Me
when I
too.
found out, that Baby D was named after Baby D because she's Baby Debo. Who knew that? Who knew
the
that?
fuck outta
That's
here.
why he named her Baby D, because in the movie she was supposed to be like the
Baby
Debo.
Debo, the female Debo.
Didn't know
I
that,
didn't
bro.
know that either.
I was
I
like,
didn't know
that's
that
wild.
either. I just
That's
found
wild.
that out right now.
Who let the dogs out was about ugly?
Look,
It
she
was
right
about
back
ugly
to
girls.
it. That was your
we-
shit back
Oh
in the
God,
day.
it really
We've been
was.
screaming
I
that
know.
shit.
Who let
They
the
was
dogs
screaming.
And they was like-
They was
know.
talking about ugly girls.
I'm ugly than a motherfucker. Oh, I'm smoked. You know what a smoke do that? My bad, bro.
Smoke dude for the come on. I told you. I told you.
You right. I gotta go and let
he
you
gonna
get
say
it.
who let the dogs out of their inbox. She gonna pull up on his ass like, I got your ass now.
It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool.
Yeah, no, that's wild, man. Well, we kicked this one around enough. That's fine. We're gonna go ahead and set it down.
Yeah, damn.
Stupid.
That's about ugly girls.
It's about
Oh,
ugly girls.
Mike, where
I
the
seen
fuck
that
did
shit
you
like
find
2
that?
Who told you
bro?
that? Who told you
Bro,
that?
it's on TikTok somewhere.
That shit ain't real
That's where
all
I
the
found
time.
out about Baby D.
I
on
think my
TikTok.
kid sent it to me or something.
That's
And
how
that
I
was
found
like a
out.
kid song, like a kid anthem. Like all the little kids like
Yeah.
that song.
Google it.
It's the bark with the
I
roof.
didn't Google
I
that
got
part,
now.
but
Now you just kind of want to know the lyrics to the
Yeah,
song.
Yeah, because don't nobody know the words to that joint.
Ooh, y'all.
hey, they probably talking.
No, he do
clean
say
cash
something about the
shit
party
in
was
there.
jumping. Some.
They probably
Oh,
talking.
bro,
clean
somebody
cash
Google
shit
the
on
lyrics
their
to
ass in
man.
there.
Somebody Google the lyrics.
Them
to Who
niggas
Let the
gonna they
Dogs
gonna watch. They gonna go ahead and
That's
cancel these
deep.
niggas
That
now. They
is
finna get
super
canceled. It's
deep.
2023.
Damn.
They finna get canceled.
He called me a dog and it hurt me so bad.
out. Man, bro, TikTok just be telling all of the shit. That's crazy.
Hey man, TikTok educational.
Hey, so look, this
real,
next
for real.
this next topic
Hood
is
University.
definitely the complete opposite from what we just talked about. It don't have nothing to do with Young Jock or his sister. But these two cats, man, they got this podcast, man, and they have great content, great questions they asked. This one was kind of telling. DP liked it a lot, so I just want to argue because he thinks he's right. Check this out. Come on back.
You were raised in that way by a single mother, and there wasn't a father there, and someone came into your life and helped you out. Do you think you would feel the same?
Yes, I would
what
feel.
Is your situation?
I would feel absolutely the same. I would be thankful for whoever stepped up, but me growing into a man and understanding the analytics and everything that comes with being a man, me personally, if he had no kids, I would be like, you had to settle for my mom. You were a loser who couldn't get anybody else, so you had to settle.
Okay, yo,
mind
it's your thought process.
No, mind you, this is my mom. I love her to death. I'm not shitting on my mom. I'm just saying, as a man, any woman, I don't care who it is, if she already had kids by another man and you didn't, you settled.
Nah, I don't agree with that. Because everybody has their own choice, free will.
No, I know free will, but okay, free will.
Free will is free will. Does a man who settles for a woman with children, if he doesn't have kids, is he a loser? Is he settling? What's the deal? What's the conversation looking like? Paper, rock, scissors. Nick, you got it.
Damn.
She won.
You caught Nick. I got you, Nick.
like mid lifesaver. That motherfucker was like closer.
She's like, oh shit, they said don't eat on it.
That's exactly what the fuck it's called. God damn it, DA.
I think a lot of times, like when we have guests, like one of the first questions I ask is, how old are you? Because you get to see the perspective of somebody who's at the beginning of life, somebody like us that's like at the beginning, middle of life, and then like an older perspective. This kid talking, I don't mean it in a disrespectful way, but he probably about 22, 23 years old.
He ain't been through shit.
So a lot of his peers don't have children yet. You know what I mean? Like they're at the beginning of, man, I just had my first kid, whatever. When you get to your 35, 40, everybody got a kid already. So it's not a thing of settling. If I don't go back and go find somebody who's 21, 22, they're going to have children, bro.
Yeah.
The majority of people have children right now at our age, in that bracket of 35 and up.
Yeah.
Even 30 and up. If you start dating at 30, you're going to find a woman and a man, who has children. You're probably going to start blending families at this point.
Yeah.
But I'm not calling him wrong because that's what he's experiencing at this age in life. He looks like he's about 22 years old.
Mm-hmm.
But he'll find out. Hopefully he won't, matter of fact, though. Hopefully he finds somebody this year, and they spend the rest of their life together and build a solid family. I wish that for him.
You wish it for him, or you wish it upon him? I wish it for him.
What's the difference?
I don't know. I just wanted to say something. I feel like I ain't said enough tonight.
Gotta say something
I ain't said enough.
People going.
I ain't said enough. Hey, Sir Mike, a man without kids settles for women with kids?
I kind of agree with Shorty, depending on how old you are.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I get the whole, when we talked about this, a single man's supposed to build his family with a woman that don't have kids.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you don't got no kids. Why would you want to start building your family with somebody that's already started a family?
Mm-hmm.
That's for somebody else like me that's already started a family. If I'm single, I should go with somebody that started a family. First off, you have a better perspective of raising kids. Like, you're bringing somebody in that's single, that's never had a child, never had to raise a child into your household. Doesn't mean they're not going to be good for the children. Doesn't mean that. But they have a single lifestyle. They not going to have, the commitment to your kids the same way somebody that already has kids
That's clear.
come into your marriage or come into your, y'all get married or whatever. That man's going to have more of a, understanding of how to raise kids, being with kids, being around kids. That's a whole culture change.
Right.
Yeah.
That's a culture change for somebody. And when you 30, 35, I don't want to say you a loser because you don't got no kids or you ain't built a family. But at some point, if it's a woman with no kids and she 35, 36, 37, what do we say? Time ticking. Her time is ticking.
Oh, yeah.
So men, the same thing. You should be trying to build. You should be getting financially stable at a certain point, and then going into building a family. You shouldn't be 40 with no kids. Unless you just don't want none.
Right.
If you just don't want none. If you desire kids, if you desire kids and family, you should be trying to build that family early. Having a kid at 45, bro, when your kid 10, you 55 years old. Your knees finna fall off your body.
Knees finna fall
like,
clean off.
And I get it. Like, people like, well, I want to make sure that I'm fine. If you know you financially stable and you got a good woman and you want to build a family, be ready to build a family. Don't be scared till you 45.
Yeah. I like it. That's super clean. I'm along with you, Mike. I agree, but I don't think the age matters. Just simply because I don't, and me and this dude argue about this all the time. I don't think that a man can love somebody else's children as he loves his own.
Virtually impossible.
I can love your children. I can be there for your children, but there's like a boundary. Like, it doesn't go past this. Like, I'm willing to go above and beyond for mine. But yours, I'm just like, hey, look, man, you either jump or you don't jump. You know what I'm saying? Mine, I'm jumping with you. Or I'm snatching you back. You know what I'm saying? And it's just one of those things where I feel like even at the age of 30, 35, because some dudes aren't children worthy. Like, some women can see a man and be like, I'm getting an abortion if this motherfucker get me pregnant, because he's not displaying the type of person. You're not showing me that you can be a coddler. You're not showing me that you can be sensitive, compassionate, all the things that you need to be a father. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got a lot of dudes out here who just, busting, getting theirs off. But I mean, at the same time, you have to be cognizant of what you're doing and who you're doing it with. And I don't feel like Mike said, at any age, I should just settle for anybody, because it's like, man, now I have to pour my all into something that isn't mine. Okay, boom. We in a 10, 15-year relationship, your children have reached this age, we split up. And it's partially my fault, partially your fault. We just fell out of love, whatever the case may be. Now your kids feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? And they can cut me off. Not so much as you not my dad, but I mean, they hey, man, you broke my mom harder, man. Y'all should have fixed that love thing. Whereas if they're your children, they're going to love you regardless whose fault it is. You know what I'm saying? But it's just, and
you think that's how it goes?
They can
when
still
somebody
feel that same way.
I was going to say, you think that's how it goes when somebody with somebody 10, 15 years
way.
and they parents separate? You think that
feel that same way?
Yeah.
I think it's different with your own kids.
With your own kids?
Your own kids.
I swear to God,
your
own kids can feel a way about the way you handle their mom, and it'll take a little bit.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's
Again,
they gonna ride on this way. Like,
listen, what I'm saying, Nick, that's cool, but you're still gonna come back because you're mine. Regardless, time will mend that broken fence. When that's somebody else's child, time doesn't mend that, bro.
But not all
that's
the
what
time.
I was saying. I was saying to the other side of it. Like, if you had a stepchild and you with their mom for 15 years, you get them at you get them at 3. They get 18. Y'all separate. You think that kid finna separate from you too?
Bro,
yes.
What?
Yes,
undoubtedly.
He has a more likely chance than your child. Your child.
Yeah, I mean the likelihood, of course, but
that's
well, I mean,
if you with somebody for 15 years and you
biased.
Go ahead.
I'm a little biased for real, because I feel like if your love in my household is what I feel, I'm gonna be pissed. Damn, you and mom broke up. Y'all fucked up. Like, what happened to y'all? Right? But mom, that's all I know is that he was always there for me. Right. I'm gonna keep running back to love.
Yeah, facts.
I'm gonna keep running back to a safe place.
Yeah, no, that's
that's just what I think from just childhood. That's just what I think. You know what I mean? Like, when you provide a certain space for a child, you got to think about it. We grown talking about this in our space. I'm talking about an innocent child that's pure of trauma and pure of shit we've already gone through. You know what I'm saying? You come into a household with the mama already probably struggling. Woo woo. You come and you be the man. I already feel safe with you as a kid. I already feel you at the school, the kids bullying me, you up there about to fuck it up. We finna go crazy. Like, you that guy to me. Yeah. You and mama break up. Hey, ma, I understand y'all broke up. That's fucked up. I hate it. He bogus as hell. but I'm finna call dad because it's prom time, baby, and I want this car. Or I'm finna call dad because this is just what I know. This is what I've been doing for 15 years. This is what I know.
It's prom time or I want this car. Yeah, when I'm a benefit to you.
It doesn't matter.
But it
doesn't matter.
Bro,
it's always going to be a benefit, though.
Right, but then it should just be that.
Who's calling you for nothing?
But it should just, what do you mean? Pick up the phone and just say hello.
Hey, I birthed one out my womb. She don't do that. Every time she call my phone, she begging. Literally.
I think like
no,
this,
she doesn't. She's in Jackson. She begs all the fucking time.
I think like at this point, like I don't know nobody that's been a step parent and they get the kids on the weekend.
Yeah,
that's not theirs.
Not
I don't know nobody that's ever happened.
I put the year out, and so y'all set on that and used it. Well, what about 5 years, 6 years? Yeah, it's still the same thing. I still put that time in. And now this child is 11 years old and we split up. I don't get that kid, bro. That kid can't just pick up the phone and say, come and get me. No, because I hurt that woman or we fell out of love.
Shit situational, DA.
Nah, bro.
I think because I like to talk a majority. For the majority, I agree with you.
Yeah.
I'm calling you.
I don't know nobody that, like, I know people that's been step parents for a long time.
Yeah.
I'm calling.
But I don't know nobody that's ever got their step kids on the weekend when it was over.
When they fell out.
Like never.
And of course, I'm not saying it's absolute. Like, oh no, it doesn't happen.
I feel horrible.
But the majority. It can happen, but the majority.
Yeah, I feel a little bad.
That's just how it happens.
So I don't mind no worries.
So when you get a situation, when you get a situation where she has kids, I am settling. Because, like, let's be honest. Majority speaking, how many men do you know say, I don't want kids? You hear women say it all the time. But how many men do you hear say, like, in your life, how many men? Like, I've heard a lot of women say, I don't want kids. It's usually like the 25-year-old, 30-year-olds.
I was just finna say that.
I ain't never heard no man.
say it's about even for me.
I ain't never heard no man say he didn't want kids.
Really?
I heard a couple niggas.
Like, man, look, I love my kids to death. I ain't had none of my kids on purpose.
But I mean, that's easy to say in a comedic form now.
I'm serious.
But you kept doing the same
I'm
to get them.
Yeah, no, I'm irresponsible.
No. He said at some point in your life you wanted kids though before you had kids.
Man, look,
I'm not even saying that.
But before you had the girls, like you never wanted no kids,
bro. No.
Listen, I
don't know,
Mike. I'm not even gonna give you that to give him.
Excuse me, no.
And I'm not saying you have the natural thought saying, oh yeah, one day I just want to be a chipper old dad. I'm not saying that's what he was saying, bro. But when you say, man, I ain't want none of my kids, and then the first two come out, you knew what it took. You can say you irresponsible all day long. Yeah, but the second time and the third time and the fourth time, come on, bro.
This was a decision.
Come on, bro. Like,
I just make bad decisions.
Yeah, no, bro. So then at what point do you stop making bad decisions?
Never.
Shoot, 8 years ago.
Exactly.
For you.
Exactly.
For you.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So
how old your youngest child is, Mike? DA, how old is Denver?
Hey. Oh. Woo. Woo.
Hey, baby, we staying safe this week.
Get out of here.
We staying safe.
I thought we turned the heat off.
Turn that.
But yeah, no, and it's not a bad thing to say that these men are settling for these women with children. It just comes off as a negative connotation because you meet them, the vibe is still good. I'm sorry, Nick, the camera's on you, they can see you. You know what I'm saying? The vibe is still good. You know what I'm saying? The vibe is strong. You meet a good woman, and she just so happens to have kids, and you're like, you know what? I like her, bro. I don't want to.
I'm under the impression like everyone thinks it's bad.
Yeah.
It's not bad for him to do it, and that's why I said I wouldn't necessarily call him a loser.
For him to do what?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't call him a loser.
For
Mike?
a single man to actually grab a woman with kids. I'm not saying it's necessarily bad, but I just think structure, societal-wise, it's better for a man to have kids with the woman that he want to.
We keep saying kids with an S.
Should be.
So is it like
Any
like
kid
or a child?
Yeah, just a
yeah,
child.
like is it
your
like
first child should be like technically, bro. Your first child should be with somebody that don't got like kids.
Oh, mine's was
True. You know what else?
First.
You know what else?
My first was too.
Yeah, my first is first.
Mine's wasn't.
But
I'm not. I'm not here to stay either.
Did you know that then though?
Yes.
No, you didn't.
But he knew he wasn't staying there.
Wait a minute. Wait.
No, that's a different situation. Like if I know I'm just coming to nail, I ain't saying that's what you did.
I did.
But if I just go to Nissan,
I did.
you got some shorties, that's different. And then you have a kid. I had no intentions of being with you long
Yes,
term.
I didn't. That's what I'm saying.
If you got intentions of being with a woman with kids with long term, like you should either you should have kids going into that.
That's
not a single man going in that, especially not a single man with money.
But
that makes
I didn't have no money though.
Youth was on the side though.
Yeah,
So
I was young.
Like that's why I'm saying Shorty was like what 20, 22. So he's making that.
You know what I will say?
2022.
I'll come back and because I'm with y'all. I tried to take the different side, but I'm with y'all because if it's my son and he 21 years old and he told me he was dating a woman that was 23 and she had a kid, I'd be like, nah, son, this ain't it. I don't want you to do this.
Yeah.
Or if he was 25 and he was dating a woman who was 26 and she had 2 kids, I'd be like, man, do something else.
Yeah. What if she 40 and she got like 6 kids?
And how old is he?
24.
Nah, you definitely need to do something else.
Wait, what, Mike?
He said, what if she's 40 and she got 6 kids? Oh, yeah, no, you definitely need to do something else.
Like,
but what if I was 6 of them by her ex-husband?
I don't care.
It's still 6
She's still
kids.
40, bro. Y'all on 2 different levels in life.
Still
How old he
kids.
is again?
He said 24.
That's deep. That's like some Puffy and Carisha type shit, ain't it?
Yeah.
But what
Yeah,
is
it
But I
is,
mean,
ain't it?
Puffy well off though. And
Is it
We didn't
different
say
when you
nothing
got
about
money?
well off though. We never
I think
said
it
that.
is. I think, and he's the man in the situation.
Yeah,
Exactly.
he's the man.
That's
So
I think
it
it's,
So it's
reverse.
flipped.
yeah,
It's
I
flipped.
think it does. It flips.
Which honestly, y'all might think this is like hypocritical or double standard, but hey, it's different for the man doing that than a woman doing that.
I don't think it's hypocritical at
It's
all.
different
I don't think it's
because
hypocritical
the
at
man
all.
gonna take care of he's
100%.
You as a man, you're supposed to take care of everything.
Mike, that's the basis of this
So,
conversation.
yeah, so like if you do it as a man and you got a bunch of kids and you keep getting women and you they first baby daddy, you keep you they first baby daddy, you all they first baby daddy. Like, bro, you supposed to take care of them. That's your job. As a woman, you got 3 kids with 3 different dudes and none of them took care of you? None of them stayed with you? None of them want to be with you? Something to me, like, y'all, I ain't gonna say something wrong, but you can't have 3 kids, 3 different baby daddies and be the common denominator and not think something wrong here.
Well, I mean, we're not talking right or wrong, but I like what you did there as far as, you know what I'm saying, switching the roles and saying if the man has the children and the woman doesn't have kids because he's going to take care of her.
Mm-hmm.
In a sense, like how Dennis said, if I had a 21-year-old son, he's looking to take care of that situation.
But if you got a 21-year-old
and I don't want you to
daughter, you don't want her with no older dude.
No.
But if you know
Right.
he gonna take care of her,
yeah.
you ain't gonna trip as much. But if your son, even if she older and she got a bunch of kids and some money, you gonna tell him, hey, bro,
I would
be
ask,
careful.
how old are the children?
Let-
You know what? That doesn't matter. I don't want my
I'll put it-
21-year-old daughter, regardless if he taking
Yeah.
care of her or not. I don't
I
want
don't
my
either.
21-year-old daughter in that
You
situation.
don't want
either.
your daughter in the situation.
Because you in a position to get control. Like
Facts.
you're a kid.
Mm-hmm.
You are really, really a kid.
I think
You don't know
that's
anything
why it's got to
about.
be an age. That's why I bumped the age up to 25, 26. Like
If it-
those are decision-making ages. Like 25, 26, 27, you supposed to be making real life decisions at that point.
Yeah.
Like that life-changing decisions. Like
said
they're
that?
at 25, 20, that's how I feel. Just 25, 26, really like 26 and above.
I was going to say.
So if your daughter was
28,
if your
29.
daughter was 26 and she was dating a man that was 35, your daughter ain't got no kids, and she got a good career going. Dude, 35, he got 3 kids.
He got a good
Yeah.
career.
Yeah,
He got things going for himself.
Yeah.
I don't have no problem with that.
man, I do.
I don't got no
want
problem
this
with
for
that.
you.
I definitely don't want it for you at all.
Yeah,
I
I don't want
don't
Because I
got
want you to
I ain't-
experience life.
I ain't saying I want
What
that
type
for
of
you,
experience
but
you
I'm
want
saying
her to
like
have?
I don't have no problem with it.
What that
Like I
mean?
might not, that might not be the ideal thing that I would want you to do, but I have no problem with that.
I'm not gonna go against it.
Yeah, I'm like, he could take care of you if y'all had children. He could take
cool.
care of them, and you still got your career. It doesn't influence. It doesn't change the trajectory of your life too much. I'm okay with it. If he a bum, no, it's different.
I think it should.
But
Mike,
even-
get that, DA.
Yeah, even if he does have money and it doesn't change the trajectory of your life, raising those children will.
Yep. Thank you.
Because it will turn you from your focus to being a mother.
Yep.
And
And
you'll
you're
do
not a
it.
mother.
And you're not a mother.
But
And
you're
you'll
not a
do
mother.
it, but you'll do it more willingly because you're being taken care
But
of.
that's why I say that age group 26, 27, 28, bro, that's when your career started.
true, Mike, but
you already on your path.
career
you
started, but your adulthood hasn't though.
Right.
It is. You
No,
supposed to
by
know.
definition, yeah.
You're supposed to know what you're gonna do most likely in your career by the time you're 28.
Oh,
29.
I fell in life. I just
Like
figured
you
that
should,
shit out
we should
a couple
already know. Most careers,
I ain't gonna lie.
if you going to college and
Are we
you
getting
have
ready
a
to
career,
do this with Mike?
That's different.
Mike, I'm just gonna tell
There
you.
you go. He just cleaned it up.
What'd he just say?
Hold on,
he
go
said
ahead.
That's different.
No.
I'm a woman and I'm over 30, and I'm gonna tell you something. Because I'm talented at more than one thing. I'm good at more than one thing. My attention span is short. I don't like to do nothing for too long. I get bored too fast. I had a hard time figuring out what do I really want to do for the longevity. Like, what do I want to wake up and do every single day? And I'm not going to have a problem with it. For years, it was nothing. Nothing. I'm going to have a problem with everything because if I do this too long, that's going to get boring. I'm going to do that too long, that's going to get boring. Then I'm going to figure out I'm going to master this, that's going to get boring. It took me a long time to figure out. I didn't find that in my 20s, for real. I found that after I hit 30 plus. Like, okay.
Everybody timing can be different, but like most people, if you going to college and you already got it, like
there you go.
you going to college, you already you know what your career field is.
Not necessarily, because I'm not doing what I went to college for.
Most people don't.
Doing that.
I don't like you.
It was a great experience.
I'm a firm believer. Don't go to like you're gonna end up in so much debt going to college and not knowing what. Like I tell my daughter all the time, make sure you know what you want to do.
100%.
Because if you don't, you will end up.
How
in a
can
lot
you
of
ever
debt.
really know though?
You have to experience it. You have to feel it.
People go to school to be a doctor, and they knew they wanted to be a doctor at 13 years old.
And I can agree with that because I got a niece that's a doctor.
Yeah, but if that's something
one
you're
profession,
passionate
though.
about,
Yeah.
you know what I'm
Well,
saying?
no.
You're passionate
So-
about
What if you
that.
just smart but you don't got a passion?
So to
You need to
Mike's,
figure it out, or you gonna always be lagging. Look at us.
So
we
when do you
all
figure it
figured it
out?
out late, and we all lagging in life.
facts.
That's a fact,
Yeah.
man.
And that's what I
That's
was waiting
what
for you
lagging.
because that's what I was getting ready to say,
'Cause
bro.
I didn't figure it out until I was 35. Bro, you tweaking.
Yeah.
Like I got a bunch of kids at 35, and now I want to figure it out.
There you go, Mike.
No,
Hit the
you
fucking home run
you
now.
Like now I'm lagging in life. Like I'm
Yeah.
behind. Like you are behind. We try to like. It doesn't mean you have to like feel pressure because you behind.
Nope.
Just know that you starting late. And if I start late, I gotta pick it up quick. I gotta double up,
Man.
because I started late. You're supposed to like theoretically, like in a perfect world, go to high school, go to college, get out of college, start getting into your career,
Yeah.
find somebody, fall in love with them,
Yeah.
have some children.
Yeah.
Your career's still going.
Yeah.
Your career's still going.
Let's
People
go.
always try to use children as a
Let's
reason for them not going for their career.
Let's go.
You have to balance all of that shit.
100%.
So if you decide to have kids and you haven't reached your career, guess what? You're lagging.
I agree.
We all lag.
I agree.
But if you
agree.
in your career and you have kids, that's normal.
That's what
because
the-
you can
that's what-
still
yeah.
be into. If you're a teacher, you can still teach. It's certain careers. Now, if you want to be a stripper and that's your career, you can't do that. You can't be on the pole
Yeah.
showing your holes. So
But
you
see-
gotta. It's just a part of life. Like there's a certain order life's supposed to be in.
Yeah.
And technically, when we talked about it before, when I was saying that, you supposed to never you supposed to be with that one person you slept with should have been the person you married.
I agree.
So you never know anything else. You don't have any reference.
I
Less
agree.
cheating happens when you don't have reference. We got reference. I'd be like, hey man, I don't know.
Yep.
When you got reference, that's when not bad things, but that's all the things that start to create problems with relationships. And that's why life don't have the same order. I'm not a Bible thumper. I don't even really believe in it. But I think
There's
but
some shit in there.
it's some shit in there that gives us
Yeah.
order to life. And it works out. We watch them Tim Tebow type motherfuckers that it work out for them.
Yeah.
And it always works out in their favor, it seems like. If the ones that actually truly in it.
Okay.
The ones that's not, they end up being like weird. And then doing like.
But I mean, I
like,
just think it's the laws of probability that it works out though. Like,
because the order.
yeah.
The order,
But I mean, I
you
don't
built
think
the foundation, the structure. Like everything's like a house. If you have a bad foundation on
But
a house, that house is
It can
bad.
still go wrong though because people are of the world. But here, before we get too far away from it, I just want to say I agree with you on everything you said up until the point where you started in with the like 25, 26, bro. Yeah, no, we was 25, 26, and it was even in the grand order of things, like when you raised right, your parents aren't necessarily pushing you out the door. They're just trying to guide you the best they can. Mm-hmm. And some people do get out in their careers, get their own place, get their furniture. I go IKEA crazy. I know I did my first crib. You know what I'm saying? And then everything in the world is right. And then you make one false decision. You choose the wrong female. You have this kid and it doesn't work out. So then that's where the additive comes in, where you said the first woman you sleep with, you should marry. Because once you start,
first one you sleep with, but you should be married to the person that you sleep with the first time. Like your virginity, right? your virginity should be lost to your wife.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. The first person you sleep with,
but you could sleep with them and not get married.
But
so marriage comes first. Then sleep with them. But I get what you're saying.
Oh, okay.
Marriage gotta come. Marriage gotta come first. Then you sleep with them. Right. Like you shouldn't sleep with nobody that you're not gonna marry. So technically. Biblically. So you want to get married, lose your virginity to the person you married to.
Yeah.
And then have kids and build a family and build a life that way. It just has a better structure to it. We don't follow
the probability goes up that y'all can have
a successful marriage and a successful family. Like it's just better probability. It doesn't mean you have to do it.
I mean, I don't want to move the goalposts, but I mean, in today's society, I would even go so far as to say you're still a lot more likely to get a divorce, even still, because everything that's in the world.
Because society now, you got everything at the hands of your fingertips, like everything at your fingertips. So you now you tempted. Now your temptation is done through visuals versus your temptation done from your references.
Yeah. YouTube comment. I hope I don't say your YouTube name wrong. Noxard.
Noxard. That's what I would have said.
He said, bro, you got some pretty narrow views. And he said, yeah, I'm sure you did that ish, right? That's cap as F.
If you listening to me, you hear me say that none of us up here did that.
None of us did what we're saying.
Maybe he came in late.
Yeah, Noxard. So what we're saying is ideal in life. We haven't done that. We're all 30-somethings, and we really just hit this home run to get to where we are in our own professional lane. So definitely, we're only just speaking to what it should be or what it should look like. But it doesn't happen, especially in this world. It definitely doesn't happen. What you was getting ready to say, Mike?
No, I was just telling him, none of us did that.
Yeah.
But structure and balance and building great foundations, that's the way you want to build a great foundation.
I got a quick question. Do you, for both of y'all though, because I see we got a little similarity, right? Okay, so do y'all think that if y'all would have married, if y'all would have married that very first person, do you think the fact that y'all married would have made y'all thug that shit out, or you think it still would have went sour and you would have been with the second person?
It's hard to say.
Does marriage put pressure on figure this shit out because it got to work?
It's different versus a relationship. I lost my virginity when I was 13. So
no, I'm saying the woman you first had your first child with.
Oh yeah, I think it would have worked out.
You think that if you would have married her, it would have been more of a week? No,
we would have worked out.
Would your marriage would have been the reason why you just we got to figure this shit out?
I don't think so.
What do you think you still would have walked?
Hold on, Mike.
I know I would have.
I don't think so for the very first reason you just said, because you had other experiences.
Oh, I'm saying she said it, I'm thinking if she said that was the first person that I slept with and I had a kid with. That's the way I'm interpreting it.
Do you think that? Would you
saying if that would have been the first person that I had a child with? Then that would have been my first sexual experience?
No, your first child. The woman you had your first child with?
Yeah.
I'm saying if you would have married her.
Yeah.
Right? Do you think the fact that you married her would have pushed you to no, we got to figure this shit out, and it wouldn't have been no more past her?
Okay,
or do you think whatever separated y'all would have still been the same?
I'm asking, did I have any sexual experiences before her?
I mean, did you?
Yeah, I did. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, that wouldn't have changed shit.
You still would have felt and moved the same way?
Yeah, because bro, you're still immature. Marriage, you have to mature in marriage, bro. And I'm just learning this shit, just learning this shit. Yeah. As you grow, and I'm sorry, Mike, you can touch on it in a minute. As you go through this thing and you start to make the mistakes, if you're willing to look at yourself in the mirror and say, yeah, I could have did that differently. Yeah. And you're willing to listen, that's what charges you up and gets you ready and prepared for the next thing, or just because it's never going to be euphoric. But that's what gets you ready for, you know what? This is a mistake. I know how to handle it this time, though.
Right.
Or that's a mistake. I see what this is. I see this coming, so I know how to avoid it. Going back to what Dennis was saying last week or Tuesday, I can put myself in a different position. Like, so me, I'm an asshole by nature. You're going to say something. I'm going to say something to you. You're going to shoot a shot, and then I'll go to the extreme to get the result that I want. I know not to do that now. Right. Or like if some shit bothers me, I don't just bring it up. Like, why the fuck would you wear that brown hat, Mike? I don't like, you know what I'm saying? Because I know, I'm like, man, Mike, you should have wore a gray hat with that or a blue hat with that instead of the way I said it, the delivery.
Yeah.
Right. So you grow into that. You don't know that right off because you're so stuck on it. Mike, I hope you can echo this. You're so stuck on who you are. And when you get into a marriage, you have to actually become who we are.
Yeah.
Because you're not just you anymore.
Yeah.
So, you have to grow into we. It don't happen right away, bro. Like if you can make it past year 1 and then get to 3, Mike, where you at, 10?
If you get to year 5, you'll, like, statistics show if you get to year 5, past year 5, your marriage is more likely to work out.
So do you be finding yourself, like, for an example, like if your wife be like, I don't like that you did that. You find yourself immediately changing that, or do you find yourself questioning, like, well, why don't you like it?
See, one thing about me, I'm a questioner and a victim blamer. So I'm going to ask you why, because this don't make sense. Why does this bother you this way? One thing, I just want to know why it bothers you.
Yeah.
I might try to stop. I might not. I'm a very selfish person. So if I feel like what I'm doing don't affect you, then I feel like you shouldn't be bothered by it. This don't got nothing to do with you. It don't affect you.
You feel that I should feel.
I feel like you should feel.
You feel that I should feel.
Yeah, I feel like how you should feel, but I'm still receptive to how you feel. So I will change some stuff.
How? How you say
I was trying to spell that out
because
that you just
I have
did.
I have my opinion on whatever I do and how I think you should feel. That doesn't mean it's real. That doesn't mean it exists. It's just how I feel. But when you tell me how you feel, if it's not valid, it's the same thing as like if I tell you something, then I can be dismissive of it. Deflecting. Because I'll be like, no, I won't deflect. I just like, that don't matter to me. I'm gonna tell you, it don't matter to me. I respect your opinion. I respect how you feel, but I'm letting you know that that's not to me, because I feel like everybody, the way anybody feels, there's a response to both parties' feelings. So you could feel a certain way about something I did, and I could feel like, well, I didn't think it was that big a deal. How many times have we said that to our partner? I didn't think it was that big a deal. But you hurt their feelings.
Yeah.
Right.
But communication or in a marriage, you have to understand that, like, even though he did something, it ain't saying it's something major.
Right.
Even though he did something that hurt your feelings or made you feel a certain way, you have to, like, be respectful of the fact that he feels like it was this way and my intentions. You're going off what he did, not off his intentions. And that's how I try to, like, go back and forth. So, okay, I get why you feel that way. But this is why I've felt this way.
I did.
Right. Yeah, I did this, so I didn't think it was going to be a big deal to you. Like if you go buy something ridiculous, and then I didn't think it was going to be a big deal.
I like it.
And then they be like, well, no, it hurt my feelings because you bought that, and I was going to do this or whatever. Right. Like, oh, I'm sorry that it hurt your feelings, but it shouldn't have. And then
don't say it shouldn't have.
I won't say it that way, but it's like you said, it's the way you give off information. My intentions wasn't that way, so I don't think you should feel that way.
Right.
Because my intentions wasn't that. So everybody, like, feelings bounce back and forth.
Yeah.
That way, if you in a marriage and if you really communicating with each other, you understand that the way I feel and your reaction to the way I feel is just as important. The way your reaction to the way somebody else feels is just as important. It should be taken into consideration. Right. But that doesn't mean that it's like the way I felt about it is the right way.
Right.
That's how you communicate with each other. Because if you don't, then you're being dismissive of how I felt. Because I didn't think it was a big deal.
Do y'all all think y'all communicate effectively?
No. I think it depends.
I do.
It's situational.
I was going to say, hit him with it. That's like my new favorite word that I hate.
What's
that?
Do.
Situational.
It's situational for
Everything
me.
is situational.
I feel like I've grown.
Because like I might be dismissive on purpose. Or I might be, it depends on the day. I might be in a bad mood and I know I'm not listening. I ain't paying attention. And I usually feel like anybody that's got an attitude when you talking to them, they not listening to you.
Right.
They have no intentions of hearing you. they just like just words. It don't matter. So to me, it depends on it really do depend the mood that day, what's going on. So like it's situational for me.
Big Nick, why do you think you communicate well?
I think that I communicate well because I've learned how to like erase the eyes. Like I'm huge on me. Like me. You could, like you just said, you could be telling me something about you.
I was ready to say, like, you erase the eyes you can't see now.
No, not my real eyes.
I'm joking.
Stupid. But like you could tell me something, that make you feel a way. But I'm such a passionate person, and I'm so intentional. Yeah. If I did something, like I know exactly why I did it. Right. And I did it with an intention. And sometimes that intention may not have been about you or what you feel. It just happened to affect you.
Yeah.
Right? So then when you come talk to me about something that I know I did that really didn't have to do with you, it just happened to affect you, in my mind, it really be like, F you. Because this was never even about you, baby girl, baby boy, whoever. Chill. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm to the point where it's just like, I understand, like, my actions don't just affect one place in my life.
Right.
It affect multiple places in my life.
Come on.
So like if I do something with Dennis, it make you feel away, I'm not gonna be an asshole to the fact that it make you feel away. Even though I know in my mind
it didn't have nothing to do with
had nothing to do with you.
That's
it was
clean.
nothing about you. You
That's
know what I'm
clean.
saying? My intentions was over here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm at a space now where I'm just like, I understand, like,
well, I mean, if you buy Dennis some new
coach.
Jordans and then you don't buy me none,
Yeah,
I
we
think the
both
intent
really
was
be
there. Yeah.
No.
Like
My
he did that on
intention-
purpose, though.
I
Like,
did.
If it wasn't
I
his birthday, like
intentionally-
if it
I
was,
intentionally
Even
bought them
if
for
it is
Dennis.
his birthday, we're not
But-
gonna let him slide on his birthday.
I'm just saying, I did though, but I intentionally bought them for Dennis.
Well,
I
let's
did
test
it
this
on
out.
purpose.
Go, I wear an 11. Go.
let's test
You know
this
what I
out.
mean? But I'm just saying, if you come to me and be like, hey, Nick, I don't want to be a pussy about it, but I seen you grab them shoes for Dennis, and I'm here just how he is. You
Yeah.
can call me like you call, what's up? Why you ain't buy me nothing for
I
Christmas?
think I paid for that hoodie you wear.
You did. You know what I'm going to say in return? I ain't mean to make you feel like that, but let me
Right.
see what I can get for you.
But you
That'll
know
work.
how people feel.
I
though.
do feel like I'm growing to.
That's what's up.
I've grown to the point where I effectively.
You know what?
communicate.
It's more beautiful if that's the truth.
It is. I did it with you when I came back.
What did you do?
I effectively communicated. I listened to you, even though I know my intentions or what I said didn't have shit to do with your thought or how you took it or what you even saw. I just saw it my way. I sat and I was cool and I was calm and I listened to you.
Yeah.
And even when I left, I thought about what you said to me. Like, damn, Nick, you really is. You really is all over the place. And it literally made me tighten up. That I came in today. What I say to you? First thing I said. Sir Mike, I got my EIN,
Yeah,
LLC.
you get your
You
things
made
in
me.
order.
I went home that week and was just like,
I need
to
do
get
something
serious
different. I
about
gotta do
something.
something
You know what I'm
different. That makes
saying?
sense.
Like,
That makes
I need to tighten up on something. Even though I know what I felt in that moment, I was still open to what you had to say to me.
Okay, that'll
You
work.
know what I'm saying? So I do think I communicate.
You think you communicate effectively?
Hell
think-
no.
You don't think so?
You don't even fucking
Dennis
answer.
don't even answer the phone.
I mean, that's what everybody
we're
needs
not
to say.
ready.
Everybody needs to
We're
be
not
like,
ready.
folks don't even answer the
Nobody
phone.
got time for this.
Yeah, I'm getting tired of this.
This man texted me one day and said,
Hey.
good morning, sis, how's your day? I swear to God, I told him about my whole day. It was on a Thursday. Dennis replied next Wednesday and said, well, I'm glad everything went well. Like, what?
Man, you a piece of shit, bro.
Hey, Dennis went to his phone and
Dennis
said,
a piece of
damn, I
shit,
thought
bro.
I'd text her back.
Bro,
And then he got mad at me because I ain't reply to him on time.
Folk be tweaking.
First off, it is a lot of people hitting my phone. I'll be trying to get
It's
these
cool.
texts back. I swear to God, on everything.
Yeah.
I think being able to put myself in other people's shoes helps me communicate effectively. I think I definitely
clean.
communicate effectively.
Yeah.
That's clean.
I'm one of the best people in the world to talk to.
I wouldn't go that far.
Always go
But
too
I
far.
was going to text
He
you
do
earlier.
go too far, though.
I was going to text you earlier. I swear I had one of like them weird ass moments because, you know, we was talking about like dudes really need to just start really talking to each other for
Talking.
real. But we do always do it. I was going to text you like, damn, bro, I don't live in Joliet no more. I kind of miss you, bro. Like, you know, because I talk to this nigga every day, but now we don't talk, bro,
What
at
you gonna
all.
do, pull up and go to sleep outside in the driveway?
No, I just walk in. Shit, I keep a gun on me. That's the first thing I say when I walk in. Hey, I'm a black man. I got a gun on me. So, you know what I'm saying?
The saddest part is that's how he walk in.
Can it
Every
borrow some
time.
brown sugar?
Every time. But yeah, no, I don't know. When it comes to communicating, like I said, it's like that shit like being married. Like you grow into it. Like as a man, you don't know that you don't know how to do it until you need to do it effectively.
You know what the hardest part about with your mate and like with your mate is they always think that everything you do is about them.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Oh, yeah,
So
no, that's super funny.
it's a terrible feeling because you be like, they had nothing to do with you.
Right.
But everybody, like on both sides, it's like an eggshell tiptoe walking at that point because you like, man, it had nothing to do with you.
Right.
That's why, like, to me, that's why I always say the feeling, how you feel about something matters, but how I feel back to you matters because my intentions had nothing to do with you. You're trying to take them and make it about you, which is kind of selfish in a way, if we really being honest. It's selfish to make a situation about you when somebody telling you, oh, no, that didn't have nothing to do with you.
After the fact?
That's the narcissist,
or
though.
before?
That's the
narcissistic.
What if they just don't believe it?
No. Because what if I don't know that that's your intention till you tell me?
I'm saying after the fact. Like if something happens and I tell you, hey, they had nothing to do with you. I'm sorry.
Even if you break it down, and he break it down to you,
and I break it down, it's
if
not.
they still got a problem, they don't believe you.
They just don't believe you.
So you saying after you say that, and I still feel away, not that I originally feel away, right?
And most people won't even be like, well, I don't believe you. They'll just be like, okay, but in their mind, they don't believe you.
Right.
And they'll walk around with that thought process that you did something to them.
Personally.
All the time and take everything personal.
That's that victimized mindset.
That's that narcissistic
it's
shit.
Narcissistic and people don't
even if they don't
it
believe it, bro, like, because I'm not giving you a reason to not believe it. I'm sincerely telling you, like, this happened because of this.
Right.
And it's like, hey, regardless if you believe me or not, this is why this happened. And you still like, hell no, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. You just making this about you, bro.
But take how and what I said and my feelings into consideration is
what
gone
you about
now.
to say, Dennis?
That's tough because I could just not believe you, and it ain't got nothing to do with.
So what is the belief or well, it's not anything specific, but I'm saying, like, even if it doesn't unfold the way you think it should unfold, bro, like, if I gave you something and it just made sense to your ears or it just makes sense, you should at least give it the benefit of the doubt, like, okay, cool. And then if it happens again or a time after that, then that's where it becomes a pattern. And now you can say,
I think
okay,
that's
this is a reoccurring thing.
Now I think this might be about
There
me.
you go. There
but
you go.
At that point, it might not be about you. And then if like it, and we'll use cheating. Like we'll use cheating.
I don't know if I want to use cheating still too early.
Everybody thinks that cheating is about them.
It's too early for that shit.
I don't know.
Everybody thinks
Hey, Mike,
cheating is about them.
You've been trying to swing this bat all day, bro. And I keep stirring this motherfucking boat away from that, but you keep taking the motherfucking wheel, nigga, and spinning it back, and I'm like, no, fuck, you gotta chill.
How many times we say cheating just a choice, man? You chose to do that.
And
it was something you wanted to do.
No, but it's really not though. That's
really
a whole nother fucking conversation that we could have.
really
Nobody
is.
I ever dated that I ever cheated on that I ever dated was cheated on them because of them.
Yeah.
I cheated on them because I wanted to.
Cheating.
Right, but it still ain't no
Nothing that they did.
But it's still like
nothing. It wasn't personal. It wasn't
For
personal.
real.
It was
let's
me.
argue. Fuck
It wasn't about
I want to argue,
It
bro.
was
Bro,
about
it's me. Like it's me. If
Okay,
I
let me
say
ask you a
I'm a
question.
cheater, I'm a cheat.
Let me ask you a question.
Nigga, that don't got nothing to do
Boom.
with you.
You meet a female, right? Y'all rocking. Y'all 2 months strong. 3rd month, you take her down. Y'all kicking it every day, doing everything, whatever.
Cool.
A chick hit your phone. You finna just go take her down?
If that's what I want to do.
If I want to do it, it don't got
that's
nothing
what
to
I
do with
wanna
I
it.
don't think you doing that, bro, right off. If you feeling shorty and you rocking with her, you not finna just go slaying something else,
crazy
bro.
as hell.
Because
No,
this
he
is
ain't
still
talking
new.
Bro, what you saying
No,
is like
bro.
you just
You know better. You know better than
bro.
me saying
Y'all missing
that.
what I'm saying, bro. Think about what I just said.
Say it one more time.
You get with shorty, you bump her, like
Okay,
you
cool.
put pressure. Whatever they apply big pressure, all that. You doing the dates, you doing the pull-ups for the midday lunches while she at work, you doing all that type of shit. Everything going good. Y'all in the first 2, 3, 4 months.
Right.
Somebody hit your phone. Not even just that last little situation you had going on. That was the situation. When she hit the phone, like, man, what you doing tonight? You wanting to still slide on Shorty because this is still new coochie.
You crazy as hell. I love my old. That probably was my favorite hoe. My last hoe was probably my favorite hoe. No. I might have to spin a block and just say, what you say we eat?
You're not doing it, bro.
You said
You're
tacos.
not doing it.
Yeah, that's...
After you've been in this situation, y'all done argued a time or two. Now you like,
DA like,
I'm sliding.
Because DA, you trying to make it like you basically what I'm grasping. Sir
Nigga,
Mike,
you said that shit 7 times.
Sir Mike could get on it quick. What I'm grasping from what you said, DA, is that long story short, the beginning, your little butterfly time.
That
is
time.
when you don't want to be bothered with nobody but nobody else.
And that's the truth.
Crazy. That's when I get the most active.
Niggas be having 3 butterflies. What the fuck is you doing here?
Y'all missing what I'm saying, bro.
We do feel, but
so you saying all the old hoes get cheated on?
I ain't talking about. Hold on.
He said if the relationship just going good.
I ain't talking about a bitch that you just want to crack. That ain't what I'm saying. Let me
That's
speak
cheating,
in
though.
layman's terms. Hold on,
No,
I ain't talking about a chick you just bump at the gas station. Damn, bitch, you think I'm finna come slide on you? Whatever. I'm talking about you been wanting this nigga right here,
like an affair.
Like not an affair. You see, you doing that shit too. Like, you know what? We gonna stop doing.
I'm saying no, like for real.
No.
No
What I'm saying,
for the next
you don't
topic,
have anything going on, bro. There is something that you've been working on, something that you've been trying to shoot toward, and then you finally get a date. That date fired. Then you like, damn, we kick it. That's cool. Then y'all do some midday shit. Now you laying some motherfucking bricks, bro.
Right.
This ain't just some random chick that you just want to take down. You're really putting time and effort into what you're doing. At that second, third month, bro, when Shorty call who do that, the Gawk 3000, she do all the nasty shit.
You don't want her no
Bro,
more.
I'm not saying you don't want her no more because you keep
right
her.
now.
You just not gonna hit her right now because this is still new. And it's fun still. Now when it gets old, not old, but okay, I done hit enough times. I'm finna double back and fuck on Shorty because I got this locked in now. You ain't finna mess that up.
But you making our point for us though.
How?
Because ain't nothing happened.
No.
I just cheated.
That's what I'm trying
but
to
I'm
tell
saying
you.
you're not going to cheat in that first.
He said you're not gonna cheat while the newness is still there.
Newness is still there, bro.
Butterfly time,
After it rolled back a little bit.
That's when I cheat the
After
most.
it rolled back a little bit.
I'm just playing, baby. I'm just kidding.
Like, man,
I just want to
he
talk.
like,
Listen.
he looked at his watch
you-
like,
hey,
we on
when you
day
show up
He
Tuesday,
gonna smug up one day.
I just want to talk, man.
When you show up with some motherfucking black eyes on Tuesday, motherfucker, we gonna know you just want to talk,
Just play the
motherfucker.
sexy word for me.
You know what I'm saying? But that's all I'm saying, bro. Either way, man, I'm finna put belt to ass, man. We done kicked this shit around long enough. I got my guys in the building. They can't see you, nigga. The camera on me, nigga.
I just want to talk about these spades. That's what I want.
Hey, man, my guys is in the building, man. DP, Sir Mike, Big Nick, man. It was a great conversation, man. We gone. I got some work to do. I got a table waiting in the hallway for these niggas. I'm tired of hearing this shit all week. So we finna get this shit popping, and it is what it is, man.
And next Tuesday, y'all gonna be saying, I just want to talk about how they beat your ass.
Y'all hear it all in the background. Stay tuned for the videos coming later, man. I just want to talk to DA for DP, Big Nick, and Sir Mike. We go.